never know. You never know.
Oh, hey, you never know. And with your host, David Olney. Good to see you. I don't actually see you, but in my imagination, I see you. Okay, what's happening? 1 year ago this past week, the Nashville Shakespeare Festival did their presentation of As You Like It at the annual Shakespeare in the Park. This year's production kicked off over the weekend with Henry V with the Civil War theme, American Civil War. Okay, yeah, so, yeah, that was fun last year. And the production, I saw the opening night, and it's really good. So if you're in Nashville, go to the Shakespeare in the Park. Coming up, ENSC, East Nashville Songwriters Club, playing on Sunday, August 30th at Mad Donna's Loft. And then this one, the one I'm sweating about, is the full band residency at the 5 Spot in East Nashville on Thursdays in September from 6 to 8:30 p.m. So Sergio, that I play with, is out in Idaho doing cowboy stuff out there. So he's not going to be at that. So I got to, do some stuff, some behind-the-scenes magic, and it'll be really cool. So what else here? Western Canada in late October. Oh, I'm going to be there. I thought it was just, what a concept. Sonnets for sale, yes, direct by email only at davidolneyalert@gmail.com. Okay, so we're doing songs from Dutchman's Curve. And, okay, so the song I want to do, if I can get the groove on it, is a song by Tommy Goldsmith called Hey Sha-La-La. Tommy Goldsmith, I've known for years. I knew him when I was in Chapel Hill. It's where I first met him, North Carolina. Amazing fellow, good friend, and just how much I've learned from him over the years. And he played in the X-Rays. Where is it? You got it? Oh, there it is. In that era of the X-Rays. And anyway, this is a song that he wrote. If I don't feel this good again, and I don't tell the truth again, tell them all that I once felt the best. I told the truth and nothing less. If I don't feel this good again, if love don't come my way again, and it should fade and die, my friend, well, tell them all that for one stroke in time, the truest love of all was mine. If love don't come my way again, hey, sha-la-la-la, hey, sha-la-la-la, hey, sha-la-la-la, yeah, 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 yeah. If I should die out on this road, well, tell them all that all my homeward dreams will always rest with her, it seems. If I don't ever make it home, yeah, yeah. Hey, sha-la-la-la. Hey, sha-la-la-la. Hey, sha-la-la-la. Hey, sha-la-la-la-la-la. Hey, sha-la-la-la. Hey, sha-la-la-la. Yeah. All right, Hey Sha-La-La, Tommy Goldsmith wrote that. And I don't know if you've gone out and played on the road, that one hits a little close to home there in the last verse. But it's fun to sing. You can really get into it. Okay, so there you are with that. So that brings us to the Rime of the Ancient Mariner. And see where he shoots the Albatross, and the ship that he's on, the Ancient Mariner's on, back when he wasn't so ancient, gets becalmed, and they start running out of food, and people start, gets really desperate, and his fellow crew members blame him because he shot the Albatross for this being stuck in the doldrums. And okay, so let's go to the third part. All right, they're stuck there in the ocean. There passed a weary time, each throat was parched and glazed each eye. A weary time, how glazed each weary eye, when looking westward I beheld a something in the sky. At first it seemed a little speck, and then it seemed a mist. It moved and moved, and took at last a certain shape I wist. A speck, a mist, a shape I wist, and still it neared and neared, as if it dodged a water sprite. It plunged and tacked and veered. With throats unslaked, with black lips baked, we could nor laugh nor wail. Through utter drought, all dumb we stood. I bit my arm and sucked the blood and cried, "A sail! A sail!" With throats unslaked, with black lips baked, agape they heard me call. Gramercy, they for joy did grin, and all at once their breath took in, as they were drinking all. See, see, I cried, she tacks no more hither to work us wheel. Without a breeze, without a tide, she steadies with upright keel. The western wave was all aflame, the day was well nigh done, and almost upon the western wave rested the broad bright sun, when that strange shape drove suddenly betwixt us and the sun, and straight the sun was flecked with bars. Heaven's mother send us grace, as if through a dungeon grate he peered with broad and burning face. Alas, I thought, and my heart beat loud, how fast she nears and nears. Are those her sails that glance in the sun like restless gossamers? Are those her ribs through which the sun did peer as through a grate? And is that woman all her crew? And is that death? And are there two? Is death that woman's mate? Her lips were red, her looks were free, her locks were yellow as gold, her skin was as white as leprosy. The nightmare life and death was she that thicks man's blood with cold. The naked hulk alongside came, and the twain were casting dice. The game is done, I've won, quoth she, and whistles thrice. The sun's rim dips, the stars rush out, at one stride comes the dark. With far-heard whisper o'er the sea, all shot that spectre bark. We listened and looked sideways up, fear at my heart, as at a cup my life-blood seemed to sip. The stars were dim and thick the night, the steersman's face by his lamp gleamed white, from the sail the dew did drip. to climb above the eastern bar, the haunted moon with one bright star within the nether tip. One after one by the star-dogged moon, too quick for groan or sigh, each turned his face with a ghastly pang, and cursed me with his eye. 4 times 50 living men, and I heard nor sigh nor groan. With heavy thump, a lifeless lump, they dropped down one by one. The souls did from their bodies fly, they fled to bliss or woe, and every soul it passed me by, like the whiz of my crossbow. Ha ha! There you go. 4th and 3rd. Okay. The Ancient Mariner has left the building.
You never know. You never know. You never know.